Alright. My brain is about to
With
explode
us, go solar.
because I've been facing a big issue here. But eventually,
It's Japheth.
as a smart boy that I am, I was able to resolve the issue. It's really frustrating. Well, I'm in one of our client's house. They're here to move in. And whoever says solar cannot power your house is yet to see this setup. Powered by solar, a 5 kVA 48 volt system, still powered by solar, not even the word, don't let me use the word presently. 5 kVA 48 volt system. We have, if I'm not mistaken, that should be 9 solar panels on the roof. Yeah, 9 solar panels. This is the kitchen, and as you can see, the fridge is working, but with the help of a timer. Don't let the day behind. That's the store. Yeah, well lit up. That's the store, and this is the distribution board. I've been working here for a while now. Some cables in there. Most electricians, you need to look into what you do. Some cables in there were feeding back power into the board after powering the board with the inverter. Now this is the setup. We have this. This is the DC breaker. This is your charge controller, 80 amp charge controller. Hold on. This is the 5 kVA inverter. Let me put on the screen for you. There you go. This is the changeover. The safety gadgets we use to protect the inverter. We have breakers in there, we have surge protector, we have the load regulator and the voltage regulator. That's the DC breaker for the inverter, and these are the batteries, 4 batteries. So let's take a quick tour around the house, shall we? I'm at the walkway presently, and this is one of the rooms. Well lit up. There you go. There you have it. And we still have to come and get something done here because the electrician actually did this wrong work here. I won't really say wrong work because most times they just get the job done the way they know best. The cable that is powering this water heater is the same cable powering this switch that's lighting up the room. So we need to come and separate that later on. It took me a while to be able to fix the one here. It took me a while. It was really frustrating. Very much frustrating. And that's one of the rooms. And this is another room here. Same thing is happening here. The same cable that's used to power the lighting is the same cable that he used to power the water heater. Nice job. Another headache for me to solve. Let's go upstairs, shall we? There you go. And this is the walkway upstairs. Some spider webs around here. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here you go. We're in another room. I think he separated this one already. Yeah, good. This is for the bedroom. The room is ready up. And the sockets should be working fine. Yeah, I mean, that's right. That's that for this room. And this is another room here. Okay, I love
Zero
this.
906621250. Contact Japheth.
Socket is working fine. Let's go. This is, oh my god, I love this view. The socket is running fine. The switch are on. The lights are on. The socket is also working fine. Okay. This is the study. This is Daddy's office. 1, 2, 3. Well lit up. Nice. Put the socket in here. There you go. Working fine. This is nice. Splendor. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's go. And this is Mommy and Daddy's living room. Sorry, bedroom. Did I say living room? Pardon me. Okay. Let's see if this is working. No, it's not working. Perfect. And the light in the bedroom is fine. Where is the switch in this room? Okay. There are the switch. Switch somewhere around here. Yeah, right. There you go. Good. There's our system. You know, if you're wondering what all these are, let me explain one more time. This is a DC breaker between the solar panel on the roof and the charge controller. The charge controller receives power from the panel, and if you can see clearly, we are getting 123 volts from the panel, total PV watts 600 and whatever, because it's not stable. We have the 54 volts, that's the voltage of the battery presently. Battery capacity at 100%. The amps is being charged, the battery is being charged with 12.3 amps, and today we've consumed 1.4 kilowatts. Not bad. Now around this guy here, we have the input 0, 0, 0, which is supposed to be between the range of 220 or between the range of 170 to between the range of 170 to 250. But some inverter can take up to 270. But I won't advise you to risk it. We have the output voltage at 220 volts. Battery voltage same as the one on the charge controller. We have the 54 volts. The frequency is stable, while the output load 16% load. The batteries are fully charged. Now with this protective device, I put them up myself. The regulator, this regulates the load. It will now allow them to overload the inverter. We calculated a specific amount of load, and we use this to protect the inverter from being overloaded. Once it gets to that load, the specific amount of load, in the maximum watts, this will shut down. Then after a short period of time, maybe someone mistakenly plug what is not meant to be on the inverter. This will shut down and come back on after 5 seconds. There's no way you plug something and your whole light goes off. Immediately you're going to unplug that thing. So before you pick up the phone to call the installer, everything comes back on in 5 seconds. Now this one is meant to regulate the input, just to give it a window frame between 170 to 250 max. That's what I set it to be. And this is the negative breaker, the neutral breaker for the input, and the live breaker for the output. This is a surge protector. This breaker is meant for the output. The changeover, why we use a changeover most times is in case this big guy is faulty. I mean, this one, instead of you staying blackout in the house till we arrive to fix your system, we use a changeover. So whenever this is faulty, you can move these to NEPA and gen. So that way, it's just going to look like you never had an inverter. Your NEPA and generator will come in direct. But when this is on inverter, it means you're using your inverter. So you might not even touch this for years. As long as this is not faulty, you might not need to touch this. This is a DC breaker. Just as stated on the inverter's manual, you need a 125 amps DC breaker. So that's the DC breaker, and these are the batteries. I mean, these are the banks. Well stacked, well installed. And this is the system as a whole. I'll be going into the rooms now to turn off the lights. I think I'm just going to leave this like this. I'll take my multimeter out now, of course. Oh, and before it escapes my mind, this is the timer I was talking about the other time. This timer, if you check my profile, you see I've posted a video on this timer, I think twice now. This timer is what we use to regulate the amount of time the fridge or freezer stay on the inverter. But when there is light or your generator is on, it's going to remain on for the amount of time it's been set to remain on. I don't know if you understand what I mean. What I mean is, on the inverter, it will work from X hour to X hour. Maybe probably from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or from 7 a.m. to 6 a.m. just the way you want it. But when NEPA comes in, if there is light for 24 hours, 7 days, it switched to NEPA by itself through the help of the timer for the whole 24 hours, 7 days. But once the NEPA goes off, it comes back to work on the inverter for that amount of hour that is being set for it to work with. So that is that about the timer. You can see it's working right now because it's within the time frame I set it to be. And this timer goes for, you can just call 09066212520 if you need something like this. And I'll tell you the price you have to pay to get that. Alright, let's check out this beautiful living room today. You see this? This is all powered by solar. Everything. See how beautiful it is? There is no light in the area. As far as I'm concerned, this is a new site. In fact, there is no reason yet to move into the building. So solar is like, if you're ready to get one for yourself, contact me.